Good afternoon, everybody. I am Dr. Venkatesh, cardiologist from Global Hospital, Hyderabad. Today, I am going to talk about understanding heart attack. Any patient who is coming to us with left-sided chest pain, which is radiating to the left arm, or going to the back, radiating to the back, or going to the nape of the neck. So, associated with sweatings, giddiness, or shortness of breath, or headache. Usually, this is a complaint with anybody who has got an heart attack. So, how to confirm? Confirm is by clinical symptoms what he has told, and to diagnose it by means of an ECG. Once ECG is done, it will show if he has got inferior wall MI, there will be ST elevations in the 2-3 AAVF. So if he has got anterior wall MI, he has got changes in 1 AVL and V1, V2, V3, then it is called as anteroseptal. If it is from V1 to V2, V3, V4, V5, this is extensive anterior wall MI. So once ECG is done, then we are able to diagnose it as a heart attack. So that how do you then once again, if the heart attack, like if the person is having chest pain since morning, so as early as possible, if he is coming to the doctor, if he has got cath lab facilities, we can shift him to the cath lab and do an angiogram and see whether which vessel is blocked, like whether it is total occlusion or a partial occlusion. Once angiogram is done, we'll know. So the diagnostic proof for any heart attack is ECG. Once ECG is done, if it is diagnosed he has got anterior or inferior wall MI, we can shift him to cath lab and do the procedure, and we can do it as a primary. If he is arriving to the cath lab, from door to cath lab time or door to angiogram is preferably, if it is in 60 minutes, that is very good. So even if it is 6 hours also, it is better. So once angio is done, if it is having total occlusion, we can pass a wire and open up the thrombus, and if the flow is established, then we can put a stent and come out. If the cath lab facilities is not available, if the patient is having chest pain, so we can give thrombolytic therapy like streptokinase, urokinase, or retiplase or alteplase. These are all the thrombolytic agents which like patient will have relief, or like we can salvage the myocardium. So along with this thrombolytic therapy, we can give him dual antiplatelet therapy and statins like atorvastatin or rosuvastatin, antiplatelet agents like clopidogrel or prasugrel or ticagrelor. Newer antiplatelets like ticagrelor or prasugrel can be given along with aspirin and statin and a beta blocker. If he has got an anterior wall MI associated with the pressures are high, then we can give him a ARB or an AC inhibitor. So along with that, antacid and statins, antiplatelet agents, and if it is a diabetic, if it is an acute MI, you can preferably give an insulin, a short-acting insulin. Later on, we can switch over to long-acting. So the treatment of choice for any acute MI is dual antiplatelet therapy, followed by statins, followed by antihypertensive medication, followed by a beta blocker, or followed by AC inhibitor. And for diabetes, it is acute MI, then you can preferably give a short-acting insulin. So these are the treatment modalities, different types of treatment modalities for an acute MI. So how to diagnose? I said no. Any person is coming with a left-sided chest pain associated with sweating, associated with shortness of breath, giddiness, headache, we do an ECG to diagnose it as an acute MI. So like, and there is another test called as TROP-I or TROP-T, which is also like in a non-ST elevation MI, patient is having chest pain, we can do a TROP-T. If it is elevated, we can diagnose it as acute MI. Then we can wheel him, if the cath lab facilities are available, we can take him for angiogram, do an angiogram, establish the disease, then do a stenting, angioplasty stenting. So if it is not, the cath lab is not there, then we can give him dual antiplatelet therapy, followed by statins, followed by antihypertensive like beta blockers, ARBs or AC inhibitors, followed by, if it's a diabetic, then give him oral hypoglycemia, preferably insulin. So these are the different modalities. And like how to prevent an heart attack. So a few points I will tell about how to prevent an heart attack. So any person, if he is exercise for a period of 30 to 35 minutes and control his blood sugar levels and like do a lipid profile to know whether lipid levels are elevated, you can start him on statins. So exercise, control his lipids and control his hypertension, control his diabetes, and these are the like few things so that he can prevent the heart disease. And any person who has got left-sided chest pain with SOB, with sweating and with headache, with associated like smoking, if he has got family history of coronary disease, if he is taking alcoholic, then the chance of getting we can diagnose that acute MI and diagnose by ECG, and we do an angiogram to establish the disease. So prevention is by avoiding non-vegetarian diets, less of oils, less of ghee, and less of salt. And these are and exercise. These are the preventive measures to prevent an heart attack. So basic things, if any person who has got left-sided chest pain, so with SOB, with giddiness and other things, and giddiness and headache and hypertension, diabetes, please shift to an hospital, take an ECG to establish an heart attack. If heart attack is there, I told you there is modalities of treatment like thrombotherapy with statins, with antiplatelet agents, with antacids, and diabetic insulin. If it is if the cath lab facilities are there, then you can shift him for angiogram, do an angiogram. If there is a disease, then try to do angioplasty stenting. Thank you.